sounds like a very young person who asked this question, and they say, how do you handle a partner who often suggests a breakup whenever there's an issue or an argument? And we have all been there, like, especially when you're very young and you're very new to dating, or you're dating somebody with some sort of trauma, or let's just say self-preservation. Even maybe we have done it, you know, maybe I have done it. Like sometimes, like a human being will always look out for themselves first. So when it comes to self-preservation, I'm always going to look out for me first. So if I see there are signs and symptoms like you want to break up with me, I'm going to break up with you first so that you don't hurt me, so that you don't spring it out, you know. But at the end of the day, it's not a feasible way to move through life. It just doesn't make sense for you to be constantly pulling that card of, I'll break up with you before you break up with me so that you don't hurt me. That's just not a mature way to do things. And most of the time, somebody just wants to talk. But it can be also very frustrating when you're dating somebody who sees any type of disagreement or argument as you wanting to break up with them. Also, it's very manipulative. What do you mean we can't disagree on things? Imagine I say, me, I want to eat bajia for supper. And you say, me, I want to eat ugali. Let's cook ugali. Let's not order bajia. And they're like, no, I've thought about it. I just don't feel like eating ugali. I want to eat bajia. And then you say, okay, let's break up. That makes absolutely no sense. First of all, obviously we can't break up over something so trivial. So obviously I'm going to cave in and say, okay, whatever, let's eat ugali then, if it means that much to you. That's very manipulative. So one, address it to them and say, hey, every time we have a disagreement does not mean we're breaking up. We can have disagreements and we can solve them and we can talk about it. Number two, that's super manipulative and I won't stand for it. I don't want to be with a person who tries to have their way by suggesting a breakup every time things don't go their way. So it's those two options for you. Either uvumilie ama hata uweke ultimatum useme, that's not working for me anymore.
I very rarely say that you should leave this man, but this one, leave this man. Why do I say leave this man? You are now getting your brain to adjust to argument is equals breakup. You are now training your mind, training your subconscious to understand that I cannot have this difficult conversation with someone because it will lead them to leaving me. It is going to become a trauma response. Baby girl, this is going to be one of those things which we call a traumatic experience. And if you feel like you want to deal with this trauma later on in your life, go ahead, do it, stay, sympathize with him, talk to him, tell him the way, oh, I don't like the way you are doing this, oh, I don't like, but guess what? At the end of the day, this person will never change until they choose to change. So are you really going to stick around until the point where your brain automatically gets frustrated to the point where the next relationship you get into, you know, the way we say that, why are you making me bleed for another man's sins? This is exactly what's going to happen. You will be in another relationship and you're bleeding over another man to another man. Why? Because unfortunately your brain has now associated argument with breakup. You will be on eggs, walking on eggshells constantly, pins and needles consistently, stomach in knots. You will never learn to love someone truly and freely. Why? Because you feel like if you love them too much and you get into an argument, guess what? They're going to break up with you. I honestly believe that this is not a healthy relationship at all. This is a form of emotional manipulation and emotional abuse, and I genuinely believe what you do with a man like this or a woman like this is you just tell them, look, it's okay. I understand. Let's break up. It will be painful. You will cry a river, probably a little lake. But at the end of the day, you prevent so many issues down the line. These are therapy bills about to happen. This is you in 3 years coming back to tell us, oh, I have da-da-da-da-da, and we tell you, see a therapist, see a psychologist, see a psychiatrist. Why would you want to do that to yourself? Can you leave? Leave and never look back.
Let him go.
Leave.
Let the man go.
Let that man go. In fact, we're very close to mango season. Mango zimeanza kukuja. It is mango season, aka let that man go. That's my solid advice.
That's all we can say.
That's all. We hope that we've helped you. And honestly, we're really sorry that we started the show a little late. We had a few technical issues, but we'll try our best to be here early tomorrow, same time, same place, from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. My name is Turi. Wait. My name is Kathomi.
And my name is also Kathomi. I'll see you tomorrow.
What I meant to say is catch us on our social media handles at Turife and at Kathomi. See you tomorrow.